That save's probably on my old computer. I don't think I ever did that. I just wanted to see the, yeah, you get the sunglasses, the James McCloud sunglasses, and you got, to walk on foot in multiplayer or whatever.
Lines, purple chew, yow.
Why is it the bad guys just sitting there having a conversation, like a casual conversation?
You a myrtle this ball. Whippy, you whirl that ball. Yip hey der, you a groodle that ball. Whip hey do, you are nurbled in a herb.
At least these worm NPCs are a lot more interesting than, the last ones we had. The, like, Robo Rock Golem dudes. Barely even remember who the fuck they were, man. Like we're supposed to get all these dudes somewhere. Is it to smack them in? Okay. Which reminds me of like Toy Story. There was a Toy Story platformer on actually last gen, like 360, that was like Toy Story 3. I think it was actually really good. If I remember right, it was actually pretty cool. Like a cool adventure kind of like platformer thing. Like this randomly actually decent like movie game. It's one of those I just played for the achievements and shit, and it was like actually pretty good. And I think a lot of people liked it. Somebody put some actual effort in it. And then where's this last one? Probably on the left side of the map. Possibly. Oh wait, I have to hit that thing. Like the Reno 911 fucking goggles or glasses going on, dude. Like I should have some really short shorts on. That show was pretty funny if I remember right. I didn't watch like a lot of it, but I didn't watch a lot of TV. But I remember that one was pretty decent. Oh, missed one. Missed a few. I do really wish I had camera control. Wish these weren't flashing too. I could see them plenty fine without them having to be like completely invisible for like a split second. Yeah, this is the one about the like Las Vegas or whatever fucking like joke, like made up police or whatever. And the chief or whatever was this dude who just wore like shorts that were like really fucking high riders and stuff. Yeah, the khaki shorts. Yeah. I don't really remember an assload of it. I couldn't tell you like anything in an episode. Like I could see a lot of the characters in my head, but that's about it. What the hell is this baby ass challenge, dude? The difficulty in this is like really fucking all over the place. I mean, it's not really been like hard at all, but there's some stuff that's like, you know, you gotta like try a bit, right? You know, and not just because I'm trying to toot my own horn, but it's not trying. It's not asking a whole lot. But then there's just shit that's like actual baby mode, like that. Or the puzzles with the where you smack the statues. I mean, a couple of them required like a little thought, a little planning, but most of them were just like total just random mode. And I guess it depends on how much they were like targeting it towards the kids and how much is to like play nostalgia off of like an older generation. I mean, even then, dude, like kids aren't like that bad at games, man. The big egg. I think people underestimate a lot of kids when it comes to games and stuff. Yeah, it would have to be like giga, like little kids, yeah. I mean, parts of it make me think, I don't know though, I mean, because there are parts where you actually have to like sort of try, you know? I don't know, that's weird. I'm missing the K. Oh, we can shut these down. Like this camera, I just leap the face, man. I enjoy the exploring and all that. It's chill. I think the lack of any extra movement mechanics or anything kind of make it so that you can't really, like I said, add on that extra layer of fun and something that's designed for an easier time. You know, if I could do like cool movement mechanics here, I could, you know, cut the corners, you know, crazier. I can try to jump over shit in different ways, and you kind of just play it exactly as they got to, and move quicker, you know, at more risk, you know, or require more skill. I think that's one of the cool things about 3D platforming. There can be kind of a high skill ceiling, you know, you just kind of freely do more crazy shit. It doesn't hurt, you know? I don't know why we had to get teleported up here for her to talk to us. And just teleport her to like next to the player, but what are we missing here? Oh, the K. I think we already did this. Unless I fucked it up. I think we got the chest and everything. I feel like the digging requires like a little bit of skill. I mean, like it's pretty momentum heavy. You hold it and you don't push in the direction. It just goes, and then when you let go, it does like a jump, and so there's a lot more timing and combos and shit. I feel like the dig should just be really quick, and that's like your way of moving around fast. But you end up moving in a crawl after a while. That'd be a cool way to balance it. I don't know where this K is. Gotta be around here somewhere. Brother had some camera angles, man. I could do some better looking around. What kills me is you can have a free camera. Oh no, actually you can't. You can only free camera in the determined angles there already is. Do they like try to obscure a lot of stuff like off screen for graphic like budget shit or something? Like maybe the back of everything looked like shit, I don't know. I mean, the Y is above us, so I mean, it'd be anywhere between this and the place with the C, which was the first time we saw rolling eggs. It's pretty big. Pretty big span of area. Unless they just fucked it up and it's just somewhere else entirely. Can we put these chickens somewhere? There's not really like a pen this time. None of them have been really hard yet, so I don't know. Maybe if I kill these guys, it'll spawn. I guess it spawned that, so maybe it'll spawn the C. Or the K, yeah. Interesting. I figured when you kill them, you know, they drop their shit like normal. But instead, when you kill them this time, they dropped it inside of there. Take the elevator. I think I'll have to hit it once. It's too loose. I don't mind baggy stuff. Around the neck area, I usually like it a little tighter. Just a bit. I like turtleneck mode, but you know, just a little bit. The Mole Patrol. Appreciate you guys watching. Stream has been all over the place on time. I just been staying up and just doing whatever and just streaming. A lot of you know.
Schlines, herbal chew, yowza, yowgrats, herb taru, yowa.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of indies. Like I said, a lot of indies this month. Mostly Game Pass and ones from Gamefly, but it'll be good. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that week of horror. Oh, my legs, dude. My legs, my ass, my back. Not used to the getting back into the flow. I'm doing just the light lifting. Fucking deadlifts, my back snaps.
Market Roddy. Alright, Wilden. Wildburn, alright.
What the hell's wrong with this kid, man? Ma'am, your son's an idiot. You think you could go into something like that? Man, it sucks that you do the jump out of stuff and it's not. Oh no, it's tall enough to grab ledges. I'm like, man, like you need that like combo potential. That flow, man. Oh yeah, kill shit is jumping on top of him. Oh, I didn't even plan on doing Silent Hill for horror this week. If I do it, other than that VN, some things I was thinking about was, I mean, I guess if I could start up Origins, I guess I could do Silent Hill Origins, but I don't have the ability to play Homecoming or anything right now, so not even on the list. If I was gonna do it within a week, keep playing while I talk. Rule of Rose, Fatal Frame 3, Condemned. Distraint, some other indie ones I was thinking about maybe. I've owned Condemned for a while now. Maybe Fear 2 or some shit for... Or Doom 3. I was thinking of doing Doom 3, because I wanted to do Doom 3 anyways, and it's kind of like, you know... It's sort of horror, right? I mean, Doom 3 is like a horror game, I guess. It's like a joke. I mean, it's like a poor excuse for horror, but I mean, like, it counts. Maybe that'll be a reason to do Doom 3. I own everything Doom 3 now, so... Why'd you have some things, maybe? I fully haven't decided if I want to do a week of horror. I'm just gonna do a bunch of backlog stuff, but... We'll see. I don't really want to set up a bunch of shit on emulators like Fatal Frame 3, but I will if I need to. Yeah. Who even is he? He's just some space, like marine, right? Like some Martian marine. I think another one of my problems with this is like, even though, you know, it's got a cutesy cool design and stuff, the levels are all just kind of like haphazardly, you know, like it's just I mean, it's fine, but like, you know, there's not like a visual like unity to anything. It's just a lot of just shit slapped in there. I think I mean, which isn't like a big deal, but you know, the levels have less identity, I think, because of it. As long as it's fun, it doesn't matter, but I mean, they definitely seem to be trying to do like charm stuff. I like this nerd kitten with the fucking, she's got like grease all over her. Oh, she's evil, man. Yeah, I've played a bit of Doom 3. I remember he just kind of existed. I remember the commander talking to you more than anything. Get to this and get to that and all that. I really don't understand why you can't kill these guys with the fucking smack. You end up taking more damage than anything. It's just so wild to me. The only way you can kill these guys is with actual fucking just jumps. And there's still like almost the same amount of risk from doing the smack.
Come on.
Oh god, I gotta do this again. Yeah, we need to watch the Doom movie, man. Since I played more Doom shit. Just get the full laugh out of it. Didn't they have a new Doom maybe with some chick lead or whatever? I mean, I'm sure the movie was dog shit, regardless of who the lead was. Some like straight to DVD shit. Haven't seen it yet? Oh shit, man. Gotta do it for the lore, man. The history, man. That'd probably be a good time. Wasn't the Doom movie, the original one, it was just like partly in first person, right? They just did it as a gimmick for like a few seconds or a few minutes at the end. It wasn't the whole movie, right? Just love the idea of trying to like make Doom in a movie. Something with almost no story. It wasn't near the end. But just how bad was that movie? As a fan of the franchise and stuff. Fan of good things. I don't remember anybody saying they liked it, but that was a long time ago. Absolutely awful. Oh wait, I forgot you can't do anything when you're holding a stupid head. On an entertaining gimmick, remove even more control. Oh, okay. Oh really? Was there an incest plot in there? Is that what you mean? I don't remember that ramp. Or am I thinking of a Remo or something else? I haven't seen that one. Yeah. Was the chick like the Rock sister or some fucking bullshit? I don't even know if the Rock's the main dude in that. I just assume so. Because it's like how much budget do they have for it to get like star power and just make it some side dude. Oh really? So it's got like a lot of that leftover kind of romance, but I wonder why they rewrote it. No. Sounds like it was a troubled movie already. There could be any number of development issues. There's poor ideas to rewrite a character. Cock.
Market Roddy. Alright, while then.
I've already got enough of these. It's funny, like some of these levels there's just way more of these than you need. And then in some of the other ones it's really tight. And once you got 300 it doesn't really matter, it's just outfits at that point. That's pretty funny. Is it like really, is it like fun levels of cheesiness? Like shitty one-liner kind of like cheesy? Or is there ironic enjoyment in it, or is it just really bad? Just have to kill the rabbits. Oh, there is. That's good. I might give it a go then. Over the top side characters? Okay. And it looks like doing the jump like that can make it move a little quicker, but it seems so weird and inconsistent. I don't even know if it's an actual thing. It might just make it seem like you're moving quicker, but you're not really moving quicker. Because all the bullshit you're doing.
You're an Albrin Harale!
I want to kill your family. The hair rollers, man. Do people still use hair rollers like that? Like the old lady style? I don't know if that kind of hair is bend in any way, or like taking piecemeal into different modern styles of hair. I don't know what's popular hairstyles these days. Just some foco with somewhat long hair. Then I try to fluff up. Yeah, I think that's this game's biggest problem so far. It's just the, I don't know, lack of just extra movement tech, and yeah, just maybe playing it a little too safe. I like a shitload of charm there. And the gameplay's like, it's fine. I mean, it plays, but yeah, I assume not. That was pretty heavy stuff. Oh god. Am I supposed to collect all these, or? This is a visual torture chamber here. I must have to get all of them. This just had a better angle. A lot of the camera choices are really wacky. Really? I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I think it's alright. I mean, it plays, man. I just don't think it does any particular thing better than the games it tries to emulate, you know? Like, yeah, it's cool it tries to do 2D, and it tries to do the exploration, and it tries to do, you know, linear 3D, and mixes it up. Yeah, none of it's particularly awesome. And the general feel of the controls, while it's like it's relatively crisp, it doesn't feel like good, and there's not any extra moves, so it's just kind of like, but like, could be worse. 100% it still, I mean. I've been talking more than I've been paying attention probably to the game.
That's bullshit, Mom.
Bruce, man. Thanks, dude. 10 others in the chat. Is there 10 people in this fucker right now, dude? Thanks for watching. Maybe it's bots. My money's on bots. What the fuck are my emotes, Twitch? Thanks, Bruce. I don't know what the occasion is, but thank you, man. I don't think you get emotes from this. I think the reward for the streamer is probably the fucking bits, man. Thanks. Oh shit, Bruce is a fucking... He's a founder, man. Celebrity status now in the chat, man. Thanks, Bruce. Oh, the bots? Yeah, I don't know what all the bots, what kind of data they gather or what the hell the point is of them. Some of them are just those like community showcase type of ones.
Come on.
Where you put your Fortnite channel on their channel and then they'll host or whatever. The Doc Wizard. I just want the IAL one, but I don't think I have any, cause I mean, I'm just streaming, so I don't get a chance. I was gonna try to park myself in people's chat, but too much bullshit. Yeah, it's cool they stay unlocked for Irma. Good. Where the fuck even am I now? It's worth the coin. Oh, thanks, man. That's the email? Is that how you type it out? Or that's the number of email? Yeah, I have some of I've seen the set thing before, and the Pride ones I got from some random channel. Oh my god, dude. I was trying to push upwards, and then it just auto-locks me into the fucking thing, and before I could push back down because I was already mid-air, it just rolled me into it. This minigame kind of blows chunks. How's Super Lucky's tail? That tells you how it is. It's fine. Those are global? Yeah, I have these ones. There was some cool like rainbow fish one I wanted to get, but I got these, which are pretty shit. They're not like really usable. Like when would I use them? I guess the high one you could just, but there's so many high ones. I wanted the rainbow fish, but yeah, the game's it's fine so far. It tries to emulate a lot of different 3D platformers. It'll change the gameplay style quite a bit, which, you know, I respect that. Tries to do some gimmicky stuff like this, but I don't think it does any of it really super well, but it's not like just offensively dog shit or something. The controls they're passable, you know, like they work, but you know, there's not any really cool movement tech. You're not gonna get a whole lot of like, you know, free reign of how you want to go through the levels. It's kind of, you know, you do what they want, and that's pretty much it. So. Sorry, do Christmas? Oh, I have some Christmas ones, yeah, but I think, yeah, those are globals. I think they just reuse those every time. I don't know why the Christmas ones are already in. Oh, this one. It's a funny remake of that emote. Problem is you can barely see the thumb. The problem with remaking some of those emotes into something else is like, it kind of gets lost in the mix a lot of the time. Like that's the seems good emote, but I just look like Santa. Which is fine, I mean it's just Santa emote, but... Yeah, what's with the new Bob, man? Freaking Proto Bob. But it's okay so far. I mean, if you can get it like cheap or something, or rent it. You just really want a 3D platformer. I mean, it plays. It plays as my code for like just mediocre, I guess. For now, we'll see. I'm writing little bits of notes on it as we go, I guess. Sorta. We'll talk about it in more depth at the end too. So, what would that emote be used for? Is that just a holiday log? What is the significance of the holiday log? Am I just an idiot? Uncultured swine? Wish this emote was cool. Could you imagine Twitch actually putting some fucking like insanely distorted psycho emote as fucking global? What the hell? My dude just fell through the earth. That'd be the day. Be funny though. Extremely cursed. Every step was broken or out of date. Holy fuck, dude. That's extremely cursed. The irony. And then it's a programming tutorial. The music's been decent, Bruce. Yeah, it's fine, Bruce. I mean, I wouldn't draw big bucks on it. It's got like $10 in DLC too, but that doesn't come with Game Pass, so. Log thing to do with Christmas or not? Yeah, I don't know what the hell the log thing is either. I forgot to set the super secret. I see a pop-up page with that I was supposed to see, and then a big arrow popped to my eye. I forgot to set the super secret scroll and settings. Nice, dude. What kind of fucking programming tutorial is that, dude? Time to look elsewhere? Or do you like have to use that one or some shit? Alright, later, Bruce. Enjoy your games, man. I'll imagine you use the emote there in spirit. Thanks, brother. Thank you for the bits and the subs and all that, man. And for just being Bruce, man. Security through obscurity. There's also job security through obscurity. Oh, I haven't. Is this something you're just doing for yourself? Just to enrich your fucking skill set or whatever the fuck? I mean, the security through obscurity makes it just sound like if you learn enough random stuff, you become like useful because you're the only person who knows a particular little thing or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess I get the idea through the name, but I don't know if that's actually what it means. Oh, we're missing the U. That's right. Okay. Yeah. I'm the only dude who uses Python or some shit, and that makes you necessary. Where the fuck is the U? Just like in one of these? On purpose, is designed to be fucked. And I guess being on the bleeding edge would make sense, it'd break more, but... Yeah, you really gonna get damaged by that? No idea where the C is here. Yeah, that kind of shit. I do not like auto updates. I don't trust people who have tested their shit enough, I guess. I need to actually time this shit. Yeah, I feel like there has to just be like a really good reason. I mean, like small little upgrades and stuff, just to like have the huge risk of like shutting down everything seems really dumb. Like, yeah, small upgrades I guess are important, but I'd rather just wait. I mean, not that I know anything about the industry, but I'd rather just wait and for them to kind of just build up a bunch of shit, or have some kind of like monumental like paradigm shift level fucking improvement. Extra quotation marks? Yeah, I mean everybody, yeah, new and upgrade. What is the fucking hitboxes and weirdness in this? Like, I'm sitting there trying to smack the guy with the tail, nothing happens. I don't know why the tail doesn't kill shit. It's just like a liability, man. I try to jump on top of these guys and it's just like a fucking huge bitch, man. You just jump on people. I don't even see the point in using the tail. Like, wow. You still take physical damage when you get near them, so really the only safety zone is this very small range where the tail is. I doubt you can shoot these missiles back at them with the tail or anything. There's like no utility in it, man. Why paralyze him when I just jump on him? I'm already that close anyways, man. It's wild. Where is the U, man? So we patch some upgrades that are necessary. Oh, I could see like security, yeah. I guess I'm just talking more features and stuff. So do they ever allow like, oh, here we go. Do they ever allow like branches of upgrades and stuff that just have the security, like security only patches, or do they always like force feed you their like feature upgrades and all that crap too? That can break the thing. Or are these security upgrades? Did they also break your system? I guess it could. Okay. Mushroom. Thought I was gonna bounce. Didn't bounce. So I just jumped in the middle instead on the edge. Nice, dude. It was either that or I double jumped the millisecond before I touched the damn thing. You guys remember the mushrooms we saw not even 2 minutes ago or 2 seconds ago almost? Remember those? The ones you can bounce on? Just make something else. Why make them mushrooms? I guess it's better just to reuse the assets and just hope nobody does what I do. I really wish I could like control the camera more so I could get better like depth perception. Because whether I'm like a few centimeters in front or behind them, it's kind of hard to tell with these angles. You just have to use the shadow. The committee. The board. I need to open the door. Very hot. Change my shirt too. Thought it was gonna get cold out, so I have my long sleeve on, but I didn't change much in here. This is Y at. Nice fucking camera angle, dude. Are you fucking cucking me, man? Really? That's the camera angle you're gonna give me when I gotta walk up that? Not only can I barely see my dude, it's like a fucking pointed like directly at me. The fucking, you can't see how wide the thing is. Like, the camera in this, man, they really real faithful to old school 3D platform. It's really bad. Like, is there an angle I can actually see what the flying fuck I'm doing? Yeah, this one's really good. Yeah, this is my best angle. Nice, dude. How about just a forced new angle? That's what a lot of games with fixed cameras like this do. They'll just make like an angle that's not dog shit for a few seconds. Like, your challenge should never be the camera making it hard to go up a thin platform. It should be the thin platform. Like, just, you know, like make it so that it weaves or something. It's like little snakes and it's thinner at the end or something. I don't know. Like in Banjo fucking Kazooie. Yeah. So fucking bad, dude. I'll go grab another tree. I'll be back. Forehead. I want my hair to be like in some crazy V shape where I just look like I have like a fucking big V set there. There. Perfect. Lost my type of hard set. So basically this game is better than ukulele. Probably not. I don't know. I mean, in some ways, sure. But in other ways, no. Ukulele had more movement tech. It had more unified, like more worlds with identity. It had Yeah, you know, like charm and shit like that. Its problem was having too much scope. There's just too much. The levels were too big and they just weren't tightly put together. The level design wasn't good. This game tries to be every single 3D platformer, but it's very sterile. There's not much movement tech. There's not many ways to handle each situation. It's not, doesn't ask you to do a whole lot, which is, I mean, you know, they don't have to be really hard. The music's cool. I think the level design's not, it's okay for some platforming stuff, but overall there's like no identity to any level. It's just a lot of floating platforms with like just cluttered with shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like a total shitbag on the game. I mean, overall, I mean, I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. There's been some tinges of boredom, but I mean, it's been fine overall. I mean, I'm easy to please with 3D platformers. I think it's just, it's mediocre. It's fine. I think ukulele is probably better as of now. I'm still only like a third of the way or fourth of the way through the game. So. Like, there's things in each of them I respect and things I don't like. Passed out for an hour. This game really that long? I mean, you saw the total clovers up there. I'm at 37 out of 117. So I'm probably about third-ish. I'm at 100% up. That's kind of the 3D platform away. It'll probably be like an 8-hour game. Like, there's some okay NPCs, but like, I don't know. I think they try to be cute with them, but there's just something about the execution that doesn't feel cute. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. Really, yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. It's not really that, you know, it's very sterile and very safe and tries to copy too much stuff. It's that it just, the gameplay, I mean, this is it. You do this like kind of okay double jump. And yeah, you do this, but there's no reason just to do it all the time. Like, it might give you a slight boost of speed, but it's very unwieldy and that speed boost is inconsistent. The dive nose dives you, so you wouldn't use it for any short distances. This is completely pointless because all it does is stun, so you only use it when the game has you have a very specific puzzle or thing to use it on. I think the best part about the game is the music. Easily. The variety is decent, I think it matches the tone they're going for. Some of it's actually cool to listen to. I'd argue it's better than Ukulele's soundtrack. You know, I love Grant. Grant's a cool dude, man. But I feel like it's really phoned in. Ukulele, man. I don't know. Like, I feel like Grant's style, when it gets too bombastic and too orchestral, kind of loses its charm. I think the more silly sound, especially on the N64, was nice. Like, I don't like Grant's new shit that much. I think he did the whole thing. I thought. I mean, even if he did only do one or two, he did Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle and it had the same problem, so. I don't mind Grant's stuff. It's got, I mean, it's definitely, you know, I like it a lot and it's old stuff. What is going on here? How do I get out of this? What is this, dude? What is this? What do I do with this stupid fucking carrot, man? There's no way to get in. I can't throw these things. just skip it and see what happens. I know David Weiss did some of Ukulele's music, but David Weiss's shit's really good. Oh, it's because I have to bring it this way. How about when you design a level, you put the guy you need to bring the carrot to for the very first time before you get to the carrot. That way you don't just randomly walk into an area that's not designed for the fucking carrot in any way. I don't even know how we're supposed to get the carrot to this dude right now. I guess we just grab it and then leave and then go back and grab it and leave and back. Am I just supposed to damage boost off this? Is there some tech I'm missing? Okay, you can drop it. You have to dig. You don't use anything else, just dig. I feel like Ukulele's biggest problem, not biggest problem, one of its problems was it just tried too much to be, you know, too much to be Banjo and all them, while trying to like up the ante by making the levels bigger and add more kind of budget, but I think they lost the sense of level design that they had made in the other ones. But they thought that they could just take this really surface level checklist of what Banjo-Kazooie did and just copy it. They forgot about why Banjo's actually good, is because a lot of it's the level design and like the tight gameplay and stuff. Like Kazooie, you can beat each level very quickly and they're very tightly put together, but they still have a lot of identity and I mean, a lot of charm, and they're all fun and there's a lot of different things to do. I mean, there's even, you know, they slap bosses here and there and little mini games here and there, but it all kind of meshes. And Tui ups the ante and it's a lot bigger and more complicated, but it's still got a pretty overall tightly knit, you know, memorable set of levels. Where Ukulele is just very open. Just collectibles aren't as fun to get because it's just these massive levels with not as much fucking, I don't know, entertaining shit going on, and it just, the level design just wasn't as fun. And then the movement tech you got, like, it was okay, but it was movement tech that was probably made for more of a tighter knit kind of level design. Yeah, no, I mean, and I think it's fine to go for that style. I think Ukulele, the Grant Kirkthrope kind of like silly banjo-y kind of music, like, I mean, Banjo kind of had a fucking, you know, like a fucking hillbilly kind of like fucking witch kind of, you know, like an interesting thing going on, and the music really fit that style. The Ukulele, I mean, it was like what the enemy was like the corporation guy or some shit. And the levels didn't really, you know, like the setting for the game was just like this giant like megacorp thing or whatever, and then you just go to like random levels within it. And the music, I mean, I don't know, yeah, it just kind of felt like an imitation than something that fit well like with Banjo. And I don't mind if they try to imitate it, but I feel like with the new, you know, big orchestral score and all that, the imitation style, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know, they set their sights too high and they lost what was good with it. Like I said, you know, the music being a little too orchestral, a little too, you know, trying to imitate, but upgrade it, you know, it's like, it's the same, but it's better, you know, but like, it ends up not being that good because, I mean, a lot of the charm was that kind of sound design they had to use on the N64 and shit. It wasn't all, I mean, maybe if he cut a lot of the fucking crazy orchestral shit and put in more like silly sounding stuff and more banjos and just kind of, you know, like not just, it's Banjo-Kazooie music, but with strings, you know? It's like, I mean, yeah, that's cute, orchestral, yeah, big buck, but, and then, you know, that same problem with the world design, it's just, they just made it bigger and better. But then that's not, bigger and better is not always better. Mostly in theme and not arrangement. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. The David Weiss shit was great, but I mean, Weiss makes music for games that you could just listen to outside of the fucking game, you know? They match for sure. I mean, they sound great in the scenes, and you know. But I mean, his music was just good in that game because it was just good music, really. I mean, it was just like, hey, this is a really good David Weiss track, you know? And David Weiss, if you don't know, is the guy who does Donkey Kong Country and a lot of their other stuff. And I'm not saying Grant's bad. I just think that I think Grant's lost kind of the charm of his music when he went or more orchestral. That's how the Kingdom Battle music felt. I just felt I was like, oh, it's Grant, but with strings, you know. Like, it wasn't really like his best. It was just kind of like his stamp, his trademark sound. Nodes? Oh, I forgot about nodes. Red pill me on nodes. I don't remember. Yeah, there was more issues than what I talked about, but like this game doesn't have like huge glaring issues. It just doesn't do anything super well. I mean, it's kind of the definition of mediocre. I think that's like its biggest glaring issue is the lack of any varied movement mechanics. I don't know how you can make a game that tries to imitate in level design and like a variety of level design, like for levels, like, but then not copy any of the mechanics, like the actual movement mechanic. I think it's just wild. Like the dig thing, I guess maybe they thought it was so cute that like that was enough. The dig is not good enough on its own. Best collectathon? I don't know about the best, but I think Jak and Daxter 1 definitely had really fun movement and pretty tight level design. I mean, it depends on the style too. I think Spyro feels really good to play. Spyro is a really fun game to play, but it's based on movement, like really quick movement speed and momentum and lots of like, you know, more linear style collecting. And I thought that was really cool. You know, where I think Banjo-Kazooie has really cool movement, but it's more in the variety of moves you get, and the world's made for that kind of variety. And then Mario's more technical stuff, you know. Crazy like jumps and, you know, wall tech and long jump and that kind of stuff. They all have a different style, and I think, but they all kind of own it. For this one, like, I mean, the dig, it's used, but it's not really like, it's completely dependent on the level design, and I feel like level design really doesn't push you to really give a flying fuck about the dig outside of, you know, showing you a dig patch. Their version of Spyro's Charge. Can he bounce out to the island? Oh, that was the island I was just at. It's just sitting there for some reason. Yeah, lack of movement mechanics and the really bad camera in this game. Oh, you just want me to try it? I can try it, yeah. Like really, I mean, they could just make some small things. Make the dig move you really quick. The only time you're quick when you're digging is the very first second when you come like right out of it. And that's not interesting enough. And like you could do little combos out of the dig. Like you can grab onto shit like, you know, you jump when you come out of the dig. And I think that could be a really cool thing they could use. Kind of like, yeah, like a Spyro thing. But instead it's like, I mean, it's not. No, you can't do it. This game has a lot of invisible walls. You can free climb off a lot of crazy shit, but then all of a sudden there's invisible walls and you will die if you try to get tricky. I've done it a bunch of times already. I was like, oh, I'm gonna climb up this will be cool. And I climb really high and then I try to do another jump and then I just get killed. Or, you know, they will reward you for climbing really weird shit, like really unorthodox shit that doesn't look like it's supposed to be climbed, and they'll give you like a coin, but then there's another jump that's exactly like that and you'll just get killed, so. Yeah, and I feel like instead of just invisible walls, you could just make the level design look a little different. And it wouldn't be an issue. Like that camera angle right there. I can't even see the fireball. Like this is the camera, there's 3 angles. You're always looking forward and moving at 3 angles. There's a first-person-ish camera sort of deal, like a zoomed one, but it's the same thing. It's just those 3 angles, but you can move between them more freely. Oh, here's another thing that the tail can do. Collects things in a bigger radius. I should probably use that more. Right. Like you can't even see the dirt patches half the time. I think the collect 300 coins thing over getting every single coin in the level is fine too. I mean that's what Mario does. You know, you get like a reward for getting 100 coins or whatever, and you know that's fine. I don't think that's a problem. They give you 1 bonus, you know, clover you find from some random objective, and then 1 for finishing, and then 1 for finishing the fucking Kong symbol or skate symbol, whatever you want to call it. Like you can see like almost everything is like, you know, taken out of something else, which is fine. I don't think copying something is really a problem. It's more about execution. And I think where the problem is with a lot of games copying shit is that it's very surface. They copy stuff and I feel like they don't understand like exactly why some of these games are good. See, we can jump over that though. Like they'll just copy it like piecemeal, like really surface level, just you know, like oh, you know, Souls has it's hard and Souls has, you know, methodical action, and it's like, but nobody's like, well, Souls has really good level design and Souls has, you know, fucking really cool atmosphere and, you know, variety of fucking bosses. Like, and people just forget about like maybe like there's other reasons that are harder to just copy paste why something's good. That's what this feels like. That's what Ukulele's problem was. I think we've already been here. Let's jump back here. I could feel like Ukulele just felt like it was really checklisty. They were trying, I mean, I get it, that was the idea of the game. It was supposed to be nostalgic. It was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Banjo. But it was that game to a fault. They definitely lost what was actually good about it in first. I've heard the new one's better. I've heard the 2D, the Donkey Kong one they're doing now is better. I've heard it's decent, which is good. I mean, yes, it's them again trying to do something that they did in their heyday, but I mean, I just don't blame them for that. How do I get in here? And they're like, well, we redid fucking Banjo, let's redo Donkey Kong Country. But I don't know. There's not enough 2D platformers of, you know, that particular style, so I'll take it. Donkey Kong Country is probably one of my favorite platformers. So. Do you notice how much dialogue these guys do? I've never read so much dialogue from just some kind of NPC like this and just absolutely just had it pretty much just hit my eyes and just mean nothing. Like, I don't know, it's just like, I mean, I guess there was dialogue a lot in Banjo-Kazooie and stuff, but it was like some dude's like belching out fucking like, he's like crying on a fucking, you know, ship, and he's just belching out his fucking woes, and it's like, but it's like really concise and short, and he gets to the point, like he lost his fucking gold or whatever, and like it's funny and it's cute, but you get like right back into it. Way too haha, yeah, it's a little too sterile cutesy, and that's what we were talking about that earlier. Banjo crude shit in it? Oh, you mean, yeah, like, I mean, that was the thing. That's what we were talking. I was talking about earlier. Was that this game? Oh, look at that, his head thing clipping into his head there. Holy fuck! This is his crown. Whatever. I think that Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's just like Grunny would just yell shit, and then that gave Grunny more identity, and it was during the gameplay. Or like Snacker would tell you he's gonna bite your ass cheeks or something. That was the cool thing about we were talking about earlier, is that this game's super sterile, super cutesy, but like you gotta remember games like, you know, like Banjo-Kazooie still had like, you know, crude, you know, dialogue, and some of it was like somewhat mature-ish and stuff, kind of like your SpongeBob-y type of thing. You know, it's not just super like I'm in a fucking padded room kind of like happy mode. Like it's got its own kind of unique charm that kind of mixes, you know, crude bullshit and but still, you know, a comical, you know, charm kind of thing for kids and stuff. I mean, even Mario has a lot of just like really fucking ambiguous, like weird fucking enemies and shit. Mario just had a lot of variety and just like really good level design though. I mean, Mario 64 and shit. I think there's not as much charm in Mario 64 as much. I think like Sunshine has a lot of like charm, you know, and it really sells the levels more. It, like unifies them in like the visual design, but still is like fun. What was I gonna say? Like I think the MP like the worms in this are okay. You know, they're worms. You know, worms are in like farm areas. You know, they're like in the fucking manure and shit. So they make them like hillbillies, and you know, it's just like these hillbilly worms and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. You know, it's clever. It's cute enough. That was the thing with like Banjo-Kazooie NPCs. Was, I mean, they're usually like kind of clever, right? It wasn't just like, hey, this guy looks cute in the end, you know? Like there was a little bit more going on, a little more thought. Like it was like a fucking fat like seal walrus pirate, you know, like, you know. You wouldn't assume like a snake's like a pirate or something, like it'd be like a fucking walrus or some shit. Oh, the worms, the game, yeah. I'd really like to play some of that multiplayer. I played some worms back in the day, it was pretty funny. I don't know. I'm not saying this game's bad. I'm not trying to just pick out all the it'd be super negative, but there's really not like a whole lot of great positives to talk about. That's the problem with a lot of mediocre stuff, is like its positives are that it's not like total dog shit, you know, like I like that it has multiple kinds of game styles. I do appreciate that it at least plays and, you know, isn't just like outright boring, you know. And the music's good. I mean, but that's kind of, you know, other than that, it's just like these things are okay. And there's not really like a whole lot of just really amazing things happening in it. It's just like, they're at least not shit, you know. The music really is the most standout thing. Oh, Flappy Birds. Yeah, I made the Flappy Birds joke already. Because there's that part where we had an auto run, the auto run section, and I was like, damn, am I just doing Flappy Birds right now? Because it had all those fucking red birds and shit. Like the hillbilly worms, like it's at least kind of funny, you know, they're cute enough. I wish that the level design made it a little cooler, like this is supposed to be like the hillbilly farm area, but like, do you really, is that what you see here right away? Like look at do you see a hillbilly farm? Like I really don't, other than this guy. I feel like maybe they could have just made it less like hanging platforms off of ledges and, you know, made it more of like a landmass and then thrown like platforms in it. I mean, sure, like Mario 64 does that, but Mario 64 isn't trying to like nail some kind of like NPC heavy charm kind of thing. It's just more focused on gameplay with a variety of levels and stuff. I wouldn't levy anything against this if it wasn't actually trying to do it, you know, like it has a lot of text. It has, you know, story, and it's like, I'm not gonna just pretend it doesn't exist. It's not like a big deal, but if you're gonna try to copy that kind of style, you know, I'm not gonna pretend it's done right just because it's not that important to the gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like a two-day kind of game, right? Like I said, that kind of sterile, yeah, mobile kind of feel. It reminds me of Rabbids a bit, man. I think the Rabbids, other than like, I mean, of course the NPCs look very Rabbids-y, but the level design and stuff and the color palette. But Kingdom Battle is a decent enough game. I think Kingdom Battle at least tried to like, while it was just an XCOM game, it tried to like at least do something a little different with how it handled its XCOM gameplay. I don't blame it for that, but yeah, it has the same kind of style. But in a game that's a mix of Mario and Ubisoft bullshit, I don't expect it to be super crazy. But I think that made the levels look better than this. But it was not a platformer either.
Come on!
There's a lot of variety in music. It's not just orchestral stuff, and when there is like string stuff, usually it doesn't just sound like it's some kind of scored bullshit. The title song did. I was like, holy hell, what is this super bombastic fucking like boring ass title song? But once we've gotten in here, really, it's not too bad. KDkill First Division, the Vanguard. I give it a pass. I didn't think I'd be playing this one anyways. Yeah, we'll see by the end. We're only in the very beginning still. Well, not the very beginning, I'm only like third in. I feel like even just the like really fine-tuned movements aren't like as crispy as they could be. Like if you let go of the controller, like I don't think your dude just... Sometimes it feels like he doesn't like just drop, he just kind of keeps going. That's weird, like it's not bad, but I feel like it's just missing like just a little something that makes it feel a little crispier. I think maybe a lot of it's the lack of any extra movement tech to like really? What was that hitbox? Can I go to? What's this first thing about? It's a founder's badge. If you were one of the first 10 people to sub on a channel, if they're affiliates, you get a founder's badge. You're first. If you're one of the first 25 people to sub on a partner's channel, you get one too. I guess it's a way for maybe Twitch to get people to sub to like a bunch of people who have don't have a lot of subs, and they'll get like an influx of subs. Twitch will get an influx of subs, or maybe it's to help people who don't remember who's the founder, or I don't know, maybe they just did it for shits. I doubt it took much effort. It's just another way to make it feel like you're part of a cool kids club and segregate my chat room. I think it'll just be funny more than anything in here. Retroactive? Yeah, it's retroactive. Apparently. There's not gonna be many firsts in here, because I think most of them would be my RL friends who don't really come around these parts anymore. Unless I was partnered. And I don't know why it's partners get an extra 15. I mean, I get that, like, yeah, partners have more subs, but I mean, who cares? Just why is that a partner specific, like, extra 15? It's weird. My dude can just not jump that high, man. How do I get back there, man? Oh, it's probably right here. There's a hidden one up here. I don't see anything. Wouldn't feel like a hidden spin coin action. Whoop. Pay attention to that. Ooh, I gotta go grab those ones on the windmill again. Or do we? Or do we hit like the checkpoint like right here? Oh, I think we hit a checkpoint like after it. Yeah. Kinda need this. He's floating in midair. How am I supposed to get past this guy? Am I dead? I have to. What? Nice, dude. Nice, we gotta redo the whole level because we're missing 50. What's with these 2D ones and being way tighter on the fucking, the 300, man? They put like 600 in like your average level, then these 2D ones are like really tight. I mean, I guess it's fine, but you get this misconception, you can just kind of fuck around. Where could I be missing some? I thought I was pretty consistent there. Replay that whole level. I'm trying to keep my eye on them more. I mean, technically, if I ever get partnered, every single sub in here is going to have one of those. Because the highest sub count I've had is, I think, right now, which is 23 people. 26 points or something. Which I appreciate a lot.
Come on!
Come on, boys. Founders badges. Come on. See, now I'm getting points. I wonder if I was getting coins when I touched these before. Digging here do anything for me? Pretty much gotta complete the entire level in full again. Cause you have to grab all the lucky shit again, I mean. Like 20 from that one. And I don't remember getting one last time, I even made sure to check. Which is kind of fucked, that means it's just like easier to get the 300 on a replay. Like, can you infinitely climb with that? Is it only when you hit like a fucking a coin or something? That was really weird. That was definitely not an intentional tech, I think. Cool. I mean, I got like an extra like 50 from doing the lucky thing and the clover, so yeah, it's really tight without those. At least since their linear levels are not like super super long or anything to redo. But we wouldn't have that issue in the other levels anyway, so. The Soggy Boggy Boys. I understood that reference. What was it? No brother here, where art thou or whatever? The Soggy Bottom Boys.
Come on!
Come on. I'm fucking coming. Love marriage. What's wrong, man? Why does he scream? Yep, I Just tired? Aw, shit. No stream tonight. Quiet grinding in Grand Blue. Comfy. You work tomorrow? If I try it too long, that happens. Pass on it tomorrow, I got. That shit he needs to do. But you guys just play on the same world, and or do you make like a new world every time you guys finish everything? You guys been doing a lot. Funny enough, these things here, the digging challenges, require you to do more in the game than any other shit. Probably because the digging mechanic is like kind of decent in that it can be comboed into stuff and it has a little bit of weird momentum, but I feel like it's still just not fine-tuned enough and not as usable in just normal play. I just don't know why they just didn't make it like a speed boost or something so you could just use it all the time and feel like it had a point. Seems really cute. It's almost too cute. It's very sterile. It's like super fucking like sterile levels of cute. But these particular NPCs and the music are actually pretty cool. The hillbilly worms or whatever. Yeah. I like cute shit, so I don't mind that, but yeah, sometimes it feels like it's a little... It plays it really safe. The music's cool here too. The music's probably the best part of the game. See, this level has a little bit more identity because it's just a big stage and there's not as much just random geometry flying around and stuff. I feel like they should have made the open ones more like this one. You know, like over here there's like a like a side hangout thing hanging off the barn, you know. This is like one big barn with a few things hanging off of it. The other levels are just a mismatch of fucking whatever the fuck. It's not like it's Mario 64 where it's just pure gameplay so it doesn't really matter. It tries to sell you on the NPCs and the dialogue and shit. Yeah, the music's good. The music's got variety in this, and I think it always matches what tone they attempt to go for in the levels, and a lot of it's easy listening. Whoever did the soundtrack did it. Good work. Easily the best thing about it, and not just because everything else is really mediocre. It's just good on its own. This is definitely one of the better 3D levels. The game tries to do, game doesn't have a whole lot of movement mechanics or really gameplay movement or, you know, moves at all. It's very basic what your character has, and we haven't got anything new, so what we started with is what we got. But it does try to have a bunch of different styles of gameplay. It'll do auto runs, it'll be 2D platformer, 3D platformer. Just stuff like that. I guess that's cool, but problem with that is it makes it feel like no one particular style is like super great, it just does a little bit of everything. Jack of all trades kind of deal. That's usually like a positive. They're speaking actual English. I don't know about that. We need quite a bit more coins. The worms, game worms? Yeah, somebody said that earlier. Yeah. Hopefully the other NPCs aren't too bad. The first ones I think were just like golem, cutesy golem robots, and I barely can remember them already. Each big world seems to have like one kind of NPC. I'm guessing we go in here to get the rest, but I'm worried I'll get fucked and have to redo the whole level. You have to it's like Mario where you have to get like a certain amount of coins to get one of the clovers. Clovers being kind of your stars. Nice, dude. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of Now I don't get the ones from the stage, probably, because they'll spawn only when the dude fucking pops up. I think I get this again. I don't think you get any from this one. I don't think you do. But I don't think you'll get the final reward again. Can you just keep farming the same one over and over again then? I can kill the butterflies. There's probably a bunch when I go in there. There's probably more of the level to do. I don't really want to take that chance. Because we already have the full lucky thing. I mean, I need a lot more, so we'll just go for it. I feel like there's just like one big gem fucking sitting around. Hopefully this doesn't take me straight to the reward. You think they would just spawn the reward here if that was the case? Yeah, great. Oh wait, there's some up here. I did slap some at the end. Yeah, the game has like $10 in DLC, but I'm not buying it. I'm just playing it off of Game Pass already anyway, so. Game Pass version, I guess, isn't like a full one. I mean, it's the full game, but I didn't realize, I guess this game's like a sequel. I guess the original was like a VR game or some bullshit, I don't know. Original one's just called Lucky's Tale or something. So, there's that. The fuck? Why does it show lucky here? Actually, there's not lucky symbols for me to grab in this bit. Or is there and they're just super secret? There wasn't in the last bit. Are there any more of these? I mean, I guess if I can make the full statue, it'll be good. We'll find out. You did a good job for Lucky. I don't have any big problems with him. I mean, it definitely matches the character. The QT dude. I didn't like his sister's voice as much. Some of the NPCs are shaky, but it's overall fine. Definitely a happy fox dude, man. Sunglasses are my personal choice there. Every area you go in, you can buy more outfits. The rest is DLC. DLC cosmetics, yeah.
Come on.
I don't know about the come on, but coming, bro.
Mousy, Robin, a vermin.
Took this boss better than the first one. Oh. I expect that. So this one feels more like a boss and not just a bunch of fucking enemies. Fucking, oh no, there's a bunch of enemies still. That worm out, I'm looking at that worm out on his boat, dude. He's a girl, man. Highlight of the day, yeah, dude. You get a show and you get some kissy. Oh, about as easy as the first one. It's over, man. How was it, bro? Apparently we're inside of a storybook or something, and a bunch of cats are evil, I guess, and took over it. They're the kitten patrol or litter patrol or something. I don't know. This is just one of the goons, man. The boss of this particular bit, this world. He loves it, dude. Ah. Tell me about it in the Discord, man. Or tell me the spoiler. Any spoilers in Discord. I'm sure Godo and them will want to hear it too. It's good, man. It's good. I like to hear it. It's pretty solid, man. Like the Napoleon dude. This guy's kind of cute. I'm glad we didn't waste your time. Yeah, I just really liked the vibe of it, man. It felt really unique. But all the crazy science fiction shit I felt like was really also fresh, but then like well put together. And I don't know, it had a lot of that like really surreal shit and it still felt good, I don't know. The weird thing you're talking about is the twister thing that I was talking about that one time. I was just trying to gauge where you were in the story. When the robot guy does the fucking like giga fucking like bent over backwards thing, that's what I was getting at. I was trying to be very vague so as to not hint that anything was gonna happen. I think you were already past that point, but I wasn't sure I was gonna take a chance. Holy hell, there's so much text here. Way past that? Yeah, I was like, I remember it sounded like you were by what you said, but I just couldn't be 100%.